Hello. How's everybody doing out there?
Very, very nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
It was very
Anyway,
good.
well, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had some fun doing a new intro, so I can't wait to get some feedback, see what everybody thinks on that one. I don't care if you don't like it. Just tell me. It won't hurt my feelings. And we also have a new little backdrop here that we're doing too, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Having some fun with
Yeah, you know what I like about the backdrop is it makes me feel very, very active. No.
Mechanically inclined.
Yeah, we can go with that. Yeah, we can go. Productive. The word was productive. That's what I was trying to come up with. I feel very productive looking, feeling like I'm in a workshop. I'm ready to get going.
Yeah.
I'm ready to tinker. I'm ready to tinker. You ready to tinker?
Exactly. Yes, absolutely. Hey, speaking of that, we are tinkering with tech. Oh, there he goes. He's already done it. He has a button he just hits. Where are you from? What country, city, state? That's right. He knows what's coming.
That's
I
right.
love it.
New intro look good, Jolyn says.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
As a maker, I approve. Love the new set. Well, we hold in all of these items from, hey, Ryobi, if you want to sponsor this show, we'd let you.
No doubt. No doubt. Anybody that's new out there, if you want to join, just click on this little, I did it right that time. It was the first time I think I've ever pointed to it. That was right. Point to the barcode with your camera on your cell phone, and you can, it'll show you where our website, take you right to our website, and you can learn a little bit about what we do, just like it says there, such as daily tips, monthly workshops, expert help, etc., and backstage passes, which is usually Heather's favorite. So,
that's my absolute favorite. Yeah. That's my favorite part because we get to hang out with the people. That's why I love hanging out with the people, including people like Jolyn, who says, I thought I'd check it out from Twitch today, which is cool.
Oh, cool.
And Streamdeck for the win.
Yeah, exactly. So be sure to give us a thumbs up if you're out there on Facebook. I think that's thumbs up there. And is it thumbs up in YouTube too? I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. Yeah.
I don't know what they call it. Like it. Smash that like button. Smash it. Just smash it. I don't know why smashing is a thing, but smash it anyway.
That's very Southern, I think, isn't it? Isn't it Southern? I don't know. Anyway, be sure to ask your question.
Now you make me want potatoes.
Oh, mash it. That's right. Mash it, Southern. Okay. Be sure to ask your questions in YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, since we're mentioning all of those, right? Got to bring those all up. All right. Today, what are we going to talk about, Heather? Nothing?
You know what I would like to talk about? I think it would be really cool since it's a new year. We got these new things that we're, displaying around here. I think it'd be cool to talk about new things that have come to technology that we use. Like, I know you have a Pixel phone. I have a Pixel phone. There's some new stuff that's come there. We've used the Streamdeck. Streamdeck's got some new things. Zoom, OBS, maybe. I don't know what's got some new stuff out there, and I want to hear from the audience if they've noticed anything new in what they use that they like, or maybe that they don't like,
or wish that they could get. I think a wish list would be kind of cool too. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody out there is listening, maybe they can put that up on. They could bring that up and discuss that. But yeah. Just popped over to say hello. I'm off to work right now. All right. Well, good. Work is important. I know. Tiger Doug, thumbs up. There you go. So what do you like? Tell me, you start off. I'm going to let you start off real quick. What do you like from 2000?
Okay. So what I saw last week, I noticed you did a show. Yes. And I'm doing this while I'm talking to you. I was really impressed to see this happen. And I'm just going to use this, this little bit here from Donna saying, nice set. I noticed these really cool new comments here on StreamYard, and I think they are pretty awesome. But there's not just bubbles. They also have a block. So if you're not really into the round, bubbly, whatever, they've got this block feature as well. So it's two new versions of comments up on screen, which I really thought was cool. And just in case you're not familiar with StreamYard, we use StreamYard to stream because we like bringing up your comments on screen. And there's actually now 4 ways to do the comments. So this is standard default version. This is the minimal version. This is the new bubble and the new lock. So,
I love it.
Very cool. I love that. That's my favorite. Which one should I leave it on? I don't know.
I like it. I like when they add they call them themes, and I do like the different themes. I do like that they're trying to change things up, and because I know a lot of people that use bubbles for a lot of their stuff and their graphics and things like that. So I'm glad they're testing things, and I like this one. What's cool about this one is it does the blue kind of hangs over, and it like it's almost like it's all meshed in or something. I don't know what you would call that, but I think that's kind of cool. And so they do have some.
And this is Andrew's take on the new stuff. Too busy keeping up with old stuff, so sort of ignoring any really new, bright, shiny objects. Well,
I hear you.
Stick around for the show anyway, because we want to hear about new stuff, even if you don't necessarily are ready for it or whatever. But
exactly. Well, one of the things that I absolutely love. And that's what my granddaughter says to us whenever we leave. She says, love. So, no, just love. But so I'm using that. Is on my Pixel phone. Say that one time fast.
Pixel phone. You got it. Yep.
Extreme battery saver. That is just so awesome. I'm serious. That thing is incredible. So the battery on it, on the new Pixel 5, I did make the jump to Pixel 5. A lot of you know that. Some of you don't, but I did make that move. I would say go to one of our guests that comes in all the time, Scott Peachy, technically speaking. Go to his channel because I'm telling you, he's done some great reviews and views and his views and gives some pointers and stuff on the Pixel 5. Pixel, there you go. Pixel versus iPhone. I mean, he does have that.
I think that says Pixel greater than iPhone. That's what it
says. I like that. But I'm telling you, the battery life on this thing is incredible. I went a whole day playing videos.
So you are mentioning a new battery saving feature. Is that just on that phone, or is it across Android phones or Pixel phones? Or
great question and great point. It is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's just for the Pixel 5, just for that latest version. It has something. It has something built in and something to do with that battery. So yeah, so it is for that individual particular device. But that's one thing that has always. I've never run out, you know what I'm saying? Even with my older phones and stuff, I've never really run out, but I've always definitely run down low. I've been able to go a whole day, leave it, forget to charge, and go a whole nother half a day at least with this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and I'm talking about using videos, watching stuff, checking things out, casting.
Oh, we know you use your phone. Yeah, we know you use your phone a lot. So that says a whole lot. If you can go a day and a half without it. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
So Andrew has a question. Are we talking new stuff or new additions to old stuff? And I think it's both. New features that you've seen or new things that have come out.
If it's new, I don't care how new it is.
Shoot, it could be, hey, that was so 2020.
Yeah. And there's a lot of stuff.
Whatever's new.
That's true. There's a lot of stuff. That's interesting because Heather, you bring up a great point, and I thought it was here's why I liked it as a subject too, because 2020 was such a unique year for everyone in the world.
The world, yes.
So things had to change. There's a lot of changes, and a lot of good changes came out of that. Some really bad, but some really good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we kind of want to focus on. What you like.
What I think is really funny about what you just said is that what is not at all new to a great deal of us who are in this audience currently is streaming, live streaming. Not at all new to us. We've been doing this a very long time, you and I. Many people watching this show have been doing it for a long, long time. They've heard of it before. They've seen it before. It's not new. But in 2020, I had more people go, okay, so I don't know if you know this, but you can actually do a thing together, like a video thing, like a chat where you guys can get into a video and talk. They call it Zoom. You might not have heard of it. And it cracked me up to hear this from people like, oh yeah, we could just, by the end of the year is like, oh, we could just Zoom, right? Like, I mean, prior to that, even at the beginning, like this time last year, if I'd have said to somebody, hey, we could just do a Zoom, they'd look at me like I had four heads.
What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about?
So I think that's probably the biggest new feature in my book that's the craziest thing.
Great point. Great point. Seriously. There's some things that has helped me productivity wise, even at work and things like that. And maybe you guys too. And one that I definitely want to mention, I'm going to just swap over because we can do this. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this. There we go. One is Duo, using Google Duo and allowing screen sharing. Okay. They have with the Duo app, they've added screen sharing, which is super fantastic and important for me with work and things like that. Because a lot of times I'd be in a video call with somebody at work, and they needed to share their screen because they were having an issue with something, and I could walk them through it and help them out. And that was really so much fun. And being able to do that, now I can finally do that with Duo. And I believe, Heather, you mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, that Discord now allows that. Is that right?
Yeah, that's 100% accurate. Discord now allows on mobile screen sharing, which is kind of a big deal, especially, because so many people are using Discord to connect with each other. And then, like you said, it's free. It's also free. So like you said, you need to walk somebody through something, or you want to show them what you're looking at, or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Such a big deal. Yeah.
I like this from Tiger Doug. He says, we have all become a little geekier. I like that.
Yeah, because we've had to. That's right. We did
this makes me so happy.
Karaoke party for New Year's Eve. Never would have thought. There you go, Robin. That's awesome.
That makes me so happy. I feel like whether we did or not, I'm taking a little credit because we shared that in our show a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna take some credit, Robin. Hope you're okay with that.
Checks in the mail. Oh, wait a minute. No.
That's the other way around. That's an invoice. That's what you meant.
Yeah, we need to send you an invoice. That's right. Another cool one that you got kind of shocked because I was telling you this one in the green room, and you kind of went like you didn't even know that it had this. But Google Assistant now. Oh, I probably set off everybody's device. Sorry if I did. You can, if you're waiting on hold, if you're on your cell phone and you're on hold, it now has an option where you can click it and it will hold for you, set your phone down, keep working. And then when they actually come online, it'll give you a quick signal or something, and it'll automatically put you on and you're ready to go. It's really cool.
That's just amazing. Really awesome. That's just amazing because I can't tell you how many times, due to COVID-19, we are experiencing a high volume of calls, and we have no one to answer those calls. So yes, it's very important to have somebody else wait on hold. Yeah. And that's an assistant I can use. Absolutely. Robin says, I have learned a lot from you guys this year. Thank you. Need to look into joining. Hey, Robin, we'd love to have you. We really would love to have you.
Love. I would love to have you. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, the community is amazing.
Tinkeringwithtech.net, and you can see all about it. It's really simple. I mean, it's $10 a month, and if you decide it's not for you, you can just cancel. It's no big deal.
Try it for a month. Exactly. We say that all the time. But yeah, no, and especially with, man, you brought up a great point. People putting you on hold all the time. I mean, especially right now with all the stuff going on and things like that. What a cool feature. What an awesome feature so you can stay productive. Because I know people are trying to stay productive too. Join the community. Yes. Thank you, Jolyn.
Thanks, John.
Yeah. No, I mean, we would love to have you. Love to have you. Here, I want to switch you over here. I'm going to switch sides. You ready? You ready to switch sides?
I was so ready. Okay. Now I'm not. Okay. Sorry.
There you go. There you go.
We worked on that. We really worked on that.
We did. We haven't perfected that, but yeah.
No, we're still working on that. We're just tinkering.
Yeah, just some things
Richard
we're trying.
says it's more like ignore for a while, not on hold.
Oh my God, you read my mind because I was thinking this when Heather was talking about that. Richard, we had a salesman that used to work for us, and he would be in the office and he's sitting there with his phone up to his ear the whole time. And I say, dude, what are you doing? He says, somebody's got me on ignore. And it's so true. It wasn't hold, it was ignore. So
You'll get the hang of it eventually. No, I probably won't.
No, me neither.
Real.
Me neither. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. So what else is on your list? I know you had a couple of things on your list. So
yeah, I did. I went through a lot of them. The camera. I love the new stabilization.
Hold on, before you go to the next one, we gotta hold on this. Tiger Doug has a genuine question. He'd like to know how we both have the same background. Tiger, listen, here's how it works, Doug. Michael and I, we've been friends a very long time, and we have this ability to be in the same mindset, or in this case, TV set, at any given moment. Any given moment.
Some kind of set. That's all we know. It's some kind of set.
Too funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Be on ignore for 2 hours.
We would like to put you on ignore for 2 hours. Yeah, no doubt. That's for sure.
Don't you wish sometimes, side note here, that just crossed my mind. Don't you wish sometimes that people were a little bit more honest with things like, no, I'm sorry, I really don't want to deal with this right now. So I'm going to actually put you on hold and go see if somebody else will care.
They're probably finishing lunch. They're probably eating lunch.
Yeah. Or nowadays they're working from home, so they're like, "Sorry, the baby is screaming. I'll have to come back in a few minutes." You know, it's like whatever.
And then
just tell me the truth.
Later, they did.
I'd have a little more compassion, I think. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, so what's on your list?
I've only got like one or two more, but anyway. I love with the camera. I love the camera on my cell phone. They've changed at least on my Pixel they have, and I think it's an Android wide.
I was going to say the Android camera app. Yeah.
It's kind of nice where they have the 2X and 1X now. Everything's, I like things that are in your face. I don't want to have to go hunt, hit the settings, find out where that is, tell people whether it's a gear wheel this week or whatever they change the icon to. I like things that are in your face when you're doing stuff like that. You can still pinch in and pinch out, but it also gives you options with a down arrow. I mean, simple right there to the point. One thing that I missed, and I don't put me
on screen because I want to show them what you're talking about.
All right.
I want them to see what you're talking about.
You want to go to a screen share? Is that what you want to do?
No, just do your transition and put me on screen. Yeah.
You got it.
Work your magic. Gee whiz.
I hear you. I want to make sure I knew what you were wanting.
Right. That was my secret transition mode conversation. But this is what you're talking about, right? Where it has like I'm in video. Like this is camera. We have 1 time, 2 time, right? That's to zoom in so easy, right? And then when I'm in video. When I'm in video mode.
Yep. And you have right there where you can go to slow motion. All that stuff's right there in your face, like right there. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. You can do all those things right there. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's way easier to use this when you're in a hurry than it is trying to go to a menu, scroll through and find what it is, tap on the right selection. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly. That was my point. Now, and the down arrow from the top, I think there's an arrow at the top you can swipe down. That's on every screen. You have that option there on every screen. So at least it's consistent as one thing. One thing that I've noticed though, and maybe you can find it, but I can't, there's no VR anymore. They took VR off of there, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, it's
not a big deal, but
this is in the playground.
Oh, hold on. I got to switch to me.
Oh.
Gil, thank you so much. Thank you. You are awesome. It is raining money. Thank you so much, Gil. I do appreciate it. I really do. We'll just keep money.
All right. So it's in the playground that you're talking about. It's in the playground where I spend most of my days.
Okay.
Anyway.
See, I don't have that.
You don't have playground? Okay,
So that's interesting.
Go back to your camera app, right? And then over here at the bottom where it says modes, bottom left, bottom right, sorry, then you have playground.
I don't. I have panorama, photosphere, and lens. That's all I have. I have 3.
Well, maybe if you didn't have a Pixel 5.
I know. I know. That's what I said. They got rid of it or whatever. So I don't know. Who the heck knows?
I don't know.
All right.
Who the heck knows, you know?
That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah, you can get switched.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I hit the button, but I didn't hit the right button. Who knew?
Oh, here, I'll switch you back over. Hold on. I'm gonna put you over there.
Thank you, because I obviously didn't.
All right. No, it's all good. This is fun.
Jolin, you and I, okay, Jolin says, I have Playground on my Pixel 2. And you know what? That's because Pixel 2 is the superior phone. Google needs to know this. They need to hear this because they're actually going to stop updating the Pixel 2. That may be something. I'm really sad because that's mine. That's what I have, the Pixel 2, and I do not want to get a new one. But yeah, I'm sad about that. And then she says, yay.
I like this QR code better because it has a hammer and a C clamp with it, and it kind of fits in.
See it now because it looks like it's hanging on the wall. I'm totally with you, Jolin. When I read that the Pixel 2 is no longer going to be serviced, I can't remember the date. I'll look that up and put it in the community. But yeah, I was really bummed to find that out that they're no longer going to be doing that. So. Dang it. Oh, Richard. Wowzers.
What an awesome dude.
He says, for the new year and because he can. Richard, you are amazing.
That is just absolutely awesome. What a special guy, that one right there. And I'm telling you what, he's been joining on the game show. This is his first time on the game show last week. Did you happen to watch, Heather? Did you go back and watch? It was
first
awesome.
time on the game show? He's been on a few times.
No, I think that's his first time on the game show. And he did absolutely. You don't think so?
No.
Richard, tell me if that was your first time. I think it was. I don't think he's ever been on the game show. Anyway.
Okay. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. He'll tell us.
He did amazing.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he did incredibly amazing. His team won hands down. But ask Martin, John, they'll tell you, because I did the old me and Bill killed them. That's true.
What did you guys play? I seriously totally out of it on Friday. So what did you guys play? Plus word? Oh man, it hasn't been plus word for a long time.
I know.
He said first time for that show. I was in one other though. See?
Oh, okay. Okay. So you were right. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought.
But first time for plus word. Oh, okay. I missed plus word. I miss it. I like it so much. And then Andrew says, yes, they ran all over the competition. Wow. I'm going to have to go back and watch that one.
There was more 10-pointers. I really need some new words because they've memorized all those.
String bean.
Yeah, something. We need something like string bean or something. I don't know. It was crazy though. There was so many answers given that those guys were just rocking around. And really all teams did really well. God, I can't even speak.
That's cool. I love game show. That's probably my favorite old thing that is stuck around, that you haven't given that up, that you've actually brought in some new games and you continue to bring in, always challenging yourself to bring in new stuff. And, you know, I had to
keep this up. That's pretty special.
Yeah, well, yeah. Bring it up every couple of seconds.
I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt you, but yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that. You're right.
Yeah, I like how you challenge yourself to bring up new things. Like, what was the most recent one? It wasn't Friendly Feud. It was.
Oh, the Try to Guess.
Try to Guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really like that. Oh, Richard said we had like 117 points, and I think, and the next team was like 50 below us. Holy heck! So does your scoreboard even go up to triple digits? Holy heck!
Not that he's keeping score or anything.
Yeah, right. Scores don't matter. We know. Yeah. Our Friday
Tiger
night
Doug.
staple. Exactly,
Thank
Doug.
you.
Exactly. What I
Tiger
think is
Doug.
funny about that, Gil would say, did Tiger Doug make any comments? He would ask me that in the green. Did Tiger Doug make any comments? Because I get paid if he makes comments.
That's hilarious. Good folks, good people. Yeah, it's awesome time. That's pretty much it. Anybody in the audience have anybody list anything that they have? No, nobody's saying anything. Okay, I was just curious whether anybody had something that they're like, man, you know what? I'm really glad that Zoom did this, or I'm glad that StreamYard did this. We've been needing that, or whatever. You know,
we didn't talk about the placement switching, which I know is not a big deal to some people if they don't actually, do live streaming. But as a host, when Michael and I are, with a guest, or if we're trying to screen share and do the talking thing, it is imperative to be able to swap people in places, because you can actually make that person the main focus and then make the other less important people, the co-hosts aren't talking when the guest is talking. It's very awesome that came out. And then in the same week that was announced with StreamYard, it was also announced with Zoom. So you can't even say like, I love them best because they both did it. So that was kind of cool. Gil clarified he does get 62 cents per answer that Tiger Doug gives. So I appreciate that.
That's
and that's
awesome.
good. That's really good, especially when we're playing quick listed, because then Doug's on my team.
That's right.
And when Gil, what really made me mad was when Gil came in to play, because he was one of my favorite people on my team, and then he came in to be on the other team. So.
I love it. I love having him on the show. He adds a lot to it. It's a lot of fun. So I'm glad I got an update on my phone, but I have no idea what it was, except I got UI 2.5 and had
2.5 instead of 2.1. So apparently we got 0.4 more
of something.
I don't know. Of something. Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Hey, we were gonna.
Oh, wait. We got this from Mike. I'm thankful that StreamYard keeps making useful, stable additions. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree, because they don't just willy-nilly put crap in. I mean, that's the crudest way to say it, but it's true.
And they take their time.
Yeah, that's a big deal, because there are a lot of companies out there that will be like, oh yeah, we should just implement that and not even think about the consequences. And
that's right.
That is a big deal that StreamYard takes it seriously. So.
And 3 people on screen. I mean, you brought up a great point. That probably is one of the best features that they brought on, because a lot of times when we put our comments like you just put up there, it blocked that third person, our guest. Block me all you want.
Yeah.
Block me all you want, but my goodness, so that's a amazing, excellent feature. And I had asked Zoom for that for years, because you probably know this more than anybody. On Zoom, I have people in certain positions, so when they come off screen, and then it throws off all of that. So I wanted the ability to be able to move people back into those spots, so I didn't have to do it manually on. So yeah, that was.
You make a good point that I want to say to the audience, to anyone who's not a community member. I know you guys hear us harp about this all the time, but I will tell you that the magic that Michael takes to put into those game shows where everybody's faces are behind certain things or whatever, all the magic he puts into that is shared in our community. And he gives those tips on how he does things. He shows why it's important that, this new feature is big and what it means to the game show. He'll show that to the community members. And, you had mentioned my favorite thing, which is the backstage pass, which we'll be going to after the show. But the second, probably there's that. And then there's this other feature, which is the daily tips, is like a backstage pass every day, because you'll give these tips, just random tips about different technology things. And then when the tip is over, might be 5-10 minutes, when the tip is over, we have like this mini powwow with whoever's there about, hey, I'm having an issue with this. Or, did you guys see that? Or whatever takes place. It's pretty stinking cool. And
that's my gosh, it's so true. That's so true. I mean, how many times do we have conversation? And matter of fact, I get more ideas for new tips. You know, it was like, oh, all right, that's going to be a tip. No, that's going to be a tip. Yeah, exactly. But no, that's a great point. Seriously, great valid point. So
yeah,
we were going to have a guest this week. He was unable to make it, but someone else is going to be here next week. Can't wait for that one. Cool. That's going to be really, really exciting because I think it's an old school friend of ours, so that'll be fun time to reminisce. So that'll be good for us. But I think it's going to be good for a lot of people out there. A lot of people that are concerned or do shows or do things or trying to get the word out about themselves and their shows and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be one to watch. It's going to be a good one.
Exciting. I'm intrigued. You know, Michael doesn't tell me a lot. You guys might not realize this, but Michael doesn't tell me a lot about who the guest is going to be, unless it's someone that like I might need to research, watch their videos, something like that. Right. He might tell me, but for the most part, it's a surprise for me too. So we'll see what's going on next week. I hope you'll join.
Yes, I hope you'll join too. And those of you that are out there that want to join the community, don't forget tinkeringwithtech.net. Do the bubble one. I want to see what these come up and looking like with the bubble. I want to see how that looks. It's kind of cool. Oh, that's neat. So what about a large one? So if we put, oh yeah, that looks, I like that. I like the way they do that. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Good. See, we're tinkering. We're always tinkering. So
again, this is the default with the little banner cut on the end. The minimal that I like to use.
That's the one you use a lot of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I switched to the bubble. Yeah. I switched to the bubble today or yesterday.
It's still minimal for you. So, I mean, it doesn't change size and it keeps it down there. It's kind of cool.
And it seems girly to me. I like
it. Girly. Well, I'm a girly man, so it's fine for me too. So,
okay.
But yes,
I think on that note.
Yes. All righty. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good, everybody.
Hey, thank you very much, everyone. We appreciate you watching as always. I'll have to work on a whole new setup for the third person. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do all that. But listen, we appreciate you guys coming and joining. I hope this helps you guys out every time. If you have any that you want to add after rewatching the show, if you watch the show again and you have some of the comments, I'd love to see those comments. Put them in there. I've had people tell me, they're like, oh my God, you answer every single question. I do. I answer just about every question that I get anytime on YouTube or any event thing like that. So folks, thank you so much.
Let's tinker just a tiny bit more. Doug says, can you change the background color of the bubble? Let me show you. You sure can. We're just going to do this. Just let me step over here for a second. Because I can remember that one very easily. But yeah, that's my Craft Shack pink color. Just changed on the fly, just like that. Of course, I have no idea what it was before, so sorry about that. But
it's all good. We're gonna go for the thing. Show them what the bubble looks like with that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
So the bubble, yeah, show them the bubble so you can see. There you go. That's what the bubble looks like with that. So there you go, with a different color. All right, gang. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We will see you next time. Thank you, folks. And those in the community, we'll see you in the backstage pass in just a little bit. Thanks.